Good morning, Vikings. I'm Aslan.
And I'm Lee, and we have a roaring broadcast for you. But first, would everyone please stand for a moment of silence? Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today for lunch, we are having spaghetti and meatballs, spicy chicken sandwich, pizza bar, chef salad with a side salad, and chilled fruit. Brr.
There will be I-Learn testing during biology classes, so please be respectful while going down the sophomore hallways.
On the 24th, there will be an art field trip, so don't forget your pencils.
Prom tickets will also be on sale during lunch.
And if you are looking forward to a fun musical experience, there will be a band festival preview at 4:30 p.m. in the auditorium.
Please go. Now, one of the last things happening this Thursday is the academic team group photo at 2:55 p.m.
On Friday, there will be a prom attendance meeting at 8:05 in the auditorium. So if you're going to prom, make sure that you are there. Friday is also the last day to buy prom tickets.
There will also be a Spanish field trip during 5th, 6th, and 7th periods.
On the 26th, the actual ISMAAI band festival will take place at Castle High School. So make sure to go support our band.
Another little event that's happening on the 26th is the long-awaited prom. We'll have more information about that later in the broadcast. But since your juniors are so amazing, as you all showed up for your SAT, your award will be available on Friday, May 2nd. You will get Chick-fil-A sandwiches, chips, drinks, and cookies. There will also be music and games outside on the football field. All this will be free, but you will have to pay for the ice cream truck that's going to be there too.
And lucky juniors. Along with the juniors award, there will also be a petting zoo during lunch. Don't feed the animals. Food isn't good for them. All this on May 2nd.
Now, moving on to Senior Spotlight, this week we have Cheznie Taylor. Cheznie was chosen because of her involvement in band and art club. In the year and a half she's been here, she's a pretty cool gal.
Cheznie went to Wood Memorial before transferring to North Boise. She may have changed schools, but she has been in band since 5th grade. She has been heavily involved in the growth of both band and bands at high schools she attended. In the past year, she has been involved in both pep band and marching band. Even though she is not currently heavily involved in school sports this year, she played many sports in school in past years. This year, she has decided to focus on academics instead.
Cheznie is not involved in many outside activities, but she does work at the Red Geranium in New Harmony most of the time.
A fun fact about Cheznie is that she has some super cute animals. She has 5 dogs, 1 cat, and a bearded dragon.
She really enjoys history classes, especially her AP history class at Wood Memorial. She stated she loved her history class because of how in-depth they would talk about historical events.
Cheznie is most proud of her achievements in band. Although she hasn't been at North Boise for long, she is a dedicated band member. She stated, "I believe the band has only grown since I've been in it. I can proudly say that I am happy to be in band. I have made a lot of friends and memories. I can not wait to see how much the band will continue to grow."
After high school, Cheznie plans to attend USI, majoring in history and minoring in secondary education. She hopes to start with a bachelor's degree in history and later pursue a doctorate.
We're glad you joined the Viking community, Cheznie, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish in the future.
But now, it's time for a look at sports with Braylon and Brett.
Good morning, Vikings. I'm Britt.
You guys should know my name at this point. You're watching NPSN.
Since our last broadcast, all of our teams have earned some hard-fought victories, so we would like to highlight those.
We certainly have, but let's start off on the diamond. Last Thursday, the boys baseball team sent Pike Central out of the park, 12-0. Pay homage to the pitchers Colby Angel and Brennan Butcher. You can catch the team in action tonight at home at 5:30.
And on the other diamond, where the ball is yellow, the softball team beat South Knox last Tuesday 5-2. On the mound were Alyssa Heath, Isla Hohen, and Jocelyn Tooley.
Man, we're so good at spring sports.
One of those guys is you, Mr. Games. Last Monday, the boys golf team hit the links for a match against Heritage Hills, where they won 178-191. The co-medalists were Braylon Games and Camden Kester, shooting 7 over par.
Zoink, Scoob, that's me. Remember, the lowest score is the winner in golf, so that means the Vikings have 178 and won.
Now over to the courts. The girls' tennis players are exhausted, as Katie Oakley and Haven Barton pulled off a win in a 3-hour match on Thursday against Wrights. The team then played in a tournament on Saturday, but that didn't last too long as the rain washed them away after one match. And then Monday, they got out the broomstick and swept Tell City away with a win 5-0.
You ought to be worn out after reading that novel about girls' tennis.
No, I'm worn out because of your corny jokes. They're not funny.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's stay on track, because it's time for track and field. Well, the boys and girls track team had a big night on Tuesday when they competed at Washington. There were 5 teams present, and despite missing several runners due to the academic competition, our teams had a great showing. The boys placed first as a team, and the girls team placed second. Jackson Mills got a PR and first place in the 100-meter dash. Brandon Courts got a PR and first place in shot put, while also picking up first in discus. And Courtney Helfert picked up first place in both discus and shot put. We also have first place finishes from Rowan Wheeler, Mackenzie Mills, and Dylan Helfert. Congratulations, Vikings. Now let's send it to the weather team.
And welcome back to NPTV weather. I'm Seth.
And I'm Paige.
Paige, this past week weather has been kind of nice.
I agree. It's been very warm, despite a couple storms here and there, some clouds.
And it's only going to get better and stay warmer, finally. The weather we expect for this time of year.
Well, I'm definitely enjoying these warm temps.
Wait, did you just say temps?
Oh no.
Speaking of temps, today on Thursday, it's a partly cloudy day with a high of 72 and a low of 53. On Friday, it will be a partly cloudy day as well as a high of 71 and a low of 55.
On Saturday, there will be some showers in the morning, but highest will be 72 and the low will be 57. Finally, on Sunday, it will be partly cloudy day with a high of 75 and a low of 59.
Seems like we have some nice weather ahead of us. But always remember to check your weather app for updates or changes.
That's all for the weather, Vikings. Now I'll send you over to Brody to see his opinion on this new video game.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to Game Review. Today, in honor of the new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie trailer, I will take us back to 2014 when the first Five Nights at Freddy's game came out. FNAF was released on August 8th of 2014 by indie game developer Scott Cawthon to an immediate takeoff thanks to YouTubers such as Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. But they took off because they're highly entertaining videos, or if you're Jacksepticeye, it's very energetic and hyper videos. But how does the game stand almost 11 years later? Well, as it is right now, the game is still one of the best, but with nostalgia glasses off, the point-and-click type of gameplay in the game is one, if not the only negative aspect. Other than that, Five Nights at Freddy's is held up as one of, if not the best horror game of the 2010s with a creepy story. All in all, I would rate this game a solid 10 out of 10 Faz coins. But anyways, Vikings, that is all for today. Now on to this week's Prom Theme Top 5. Have a great weekend, Vikings.
Vikings, so as we know, prom is Saturday at the Vandenberg 4-H grounds. The theme is Great Gatsby. The doors open at 7 and the Grand March will start at 7:15. After prom, we'll be at Franklin Lanes from 10 to midnight. We will also have a meeting for prom tomorrow morning in the auditorium for everybody attending the prom.
Tomorrow will be the last day to purchase tickets in the foyer during lunch. So if you are attending, be sure to get those as soon as possible. Tickets are $30 for underclassmen and guests attending. Seniors get their own free tickets.
Outside guests will need to show an ID in order to get in for the dance. We are excited to see you all there. Grand March starts at 7:15.
All attendees will vote for prom king and queen on Saturday night at the dance. Your 2025 king and queen candidates are Colby Angel, Morgan Levanchi, Brant Oakley, Lacey Bell, Cade Beaker, and Maggie McCutcheon. King and queen crowning will be at 9 o'clock. We know everyone will want to capture some great pictures, so for this week's top 5, we asked you, which is the best location to take prom pictures? And you all gave us some really good answers.
In 5th place, we have USI. Seniors, don't forget that everyone's invited to take group pictures at the USI Gazebo at 3 p.m. on Saturday.
In 4th place, we have Main Street, downtown Evansville.
In 3rd place, we have the Country Club.
In 2nd place, we have At Home or at a friend's house.
And finally, in 1st place, we have the Riverfront at downtown Evansville. Wherever you decide to go for your pictures, have a great time. But that's all for today, for today's broadcast. Have a great rest of your week, Vikings.